first hot lap. I have an STI coming up behind me. He has carbon fiber fenders. I must find this intimidating because well... This earns me an automatic go to the black flag station, where they just want to check out your car and make sure you didn't damage anything. They're very chill here. I met this guy at the driver's meeting. He has a 4th gen Legacy. His is a Legacy GT with a lot of STI parts on it, is what he told me. Oh, and this little section of the video is a shout out to my friends at Subaru Legacy International. Hello! If you want to know what a turbo does for you, that's what a turbo does for you. End session 1, went off track, no decent lap times, a total fail. Words that should never come out of the mouth of somebody driving a Subaru Legacy Wagon. I'm being held up by an M3. No worries, it's probably somebody new to the track. It just does go on for a while. But then the monotony is broken up by the appearance of a Charger, which is going even slower. I should mention that I'm running in the slow group today, which is appropriate, but it also explains why I'm keeping up with so many people. I try to go underneath, but apparently Chargers have engines in them. From personal experience, I know that turn 7 is terrifying if you haven't been here before, so that gave me the opportunity. Then I got the chance to hold up this RX-7 for a while. Well, just a few seconds. I don't think RX-7s are noisy at all. No, not at all. Since that RX-7 got by me, he's been working on the black M3, and here he finally passes him. No harm done, and since it's an actual race car, he doesn't have to go to the principal's office like I did. This is that same M3 from earlier, and his driving has improved tremendously. Oh, and the C28 went down due to a cracked power steering reservoir. Weird. Then we were joined by this Lotus 7. Of course, it could be a Caterham, or a Super 7, or a low cost, or a Westfield, or a Birkin, maybe even a Dunkervort. Who knows? Okay, party at turn 8. This was a little too much excitement for track management, so they sent us in early. End session 2. You notice I haven't said anything about lap times yet. I'm having fun, but the day's a disaster so far.
Soul group, soul group, soul group, soul group. Thanks.
Session 3, I finally got some open track, and if I had been able to read my lap timer, I would have known that I only missed my goal by 1/10 of a second here. Some people seem skeptical that my car only has 88 horsepower at the wheels, so let me prove it to you. I think my biggest problem with this car is I just don't have enough money to buy the parts to make it faster. Well, so I started looking for a job. found out the Denver Zoo was opening up a new koala house. I love animals, so I went in for an interview. I thought it went really well, but then I never heard back from him again. Finally, I called up. I talked to the manager, and he said, "Yeah, we really like you, but you're just not qualified." See? An entire joke in the length of the straightaway. 88 horsepower at the wheels. Coming out of turn 6 is where the lack of horsepower is most apparent. I want to get out the paddles and just start rowing. See how I'm able to stay way over to the right here? That shows that horsepower is the problem on turn 7, not grip. I feel that turn 10 is where I could pick up maybe another 1 or 2 miles per hour. I'm just afraid to find out what would happen if I can't. It's almost impossible to tell in this video, but I have all 4 tires sliding sideways here, slightly doing a drift, which is why I need all of the road. Yay team! Goal accomplished. On the previous lap, it looked like I'd gone through turn 4 at 71 miles an hour. So that's 4 miles an hour faster than I've ever done it before. So this lap I paid attention, and sure enough, 72 miles an hour. So I allowed myself a brief moment of human emotion. And that's enough. I probably should have let this Forester XT go by. Actually, a very nice guy. He's a master tech at a local Subaru dealership. Ooh, look at that RX-7. Anyway, the one modification I made for this track day was a set of EBC Bluestuff brake pads, and I was pretty positive he couldn't outbrake me going into 4 here. But since I'm not a total douche, I gave him a point buy between 6 and 7. Oh, then it appeared. The car of my dreams, at least for this week. An FD Mazda RX-7 with a Chevy LS all-aluminum V8. I got so excited, my nose itched. Session 4. Nothing happened in Session 4. Well, I did get past the charger again. Also, I hit my goal once again this session, and for the day I got into the 26s 6 times, and into the 25s once. So I did hit my goal for the year, and proved that a 97 Subaru Legacy Wagon with 137 horsepower could do the same lap time as a 2004 WRX. Assuming, of course, that the WRX is on crap all-season tires. Another thing is that in the last 1 year, with a lot of practice, a little bit of weight reduction, and better tires, I've taken 15 seconds off my lap time. But where to go from here? I'm sure I'm going to want to go faster next year, but I've already done the inexpensive weight reduction, inexpensive suspension parts. Next thing would be engine, but I've had everybody tell me not to do a turbo, just too much heat for the track. The 2.2 liter that's in there now doesn't have much room for improvement. I could do cams and headers, but well, so the track is closed down for the rest of the year for the repaving. Hopefully it'll be open for Customer Appreciation Day, which is around January 1st, so I have plenty of time to think about it. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in 2018.